Thanks for purchasing a Plan Z 550 Paracord Bracelet kit. What you're going to get in your kit is going to be 10 feet of paracord. You're going to get one buckle, and you're going to get a business card of ours. It's going to have our contact information, our Etsy shop, so you can check out some of our other cool stuff, and our Facebook page. You can ask us questions at any time and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. To start off, what you're going to do is you're going to grab one end of each color, and you're going to pull out a little bit of the inner strands. Then what you're going to want to do is take a nice sharp pair of scissors and trim it off. Going to try and get those inner strands all the way back in. And now what you're going to do is you're going to need a lighter. You're going to take your lighter, you're going to start melting the ends. Quickly and carefully, you're going to squeeze the ends together. Be careful, this gets a little bit hot. So if you need, get an adult to give you a hand. And now they're together. Alright? From this point, what you're going to do is you're going to fold over your piece of paracord, and you're going to put it on the top side of the buckle. You're going to feed it through. It's going to be a little bit tight, but you can do it. At least I think I can. If you need, get some scissors, get something to give you a hand to get that through. Alright, now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make sure that the burned portion, the little melted end right here, does not go through. So create a loop in the back. While we keep that here, pull through the other color. Now you're going to have a loop. Reach from underneath the loop in between, grab the two strands and pull all the way through. Okay, now you can bring up that melted end a little bit closer to the buckle and then start taking out the loop. Cinch it up there, and this is what you're left with at this point. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to stretch out all your paracord. Make sure that it stays in line from where your buckle was. Take the one end and you loop it through. You're going in over top. Alright, so we have our rainbow coming in on this side, and it's coming in over on the same side. We're going to take our neon orange and we're going to come through, just push it through there, pull down a little, so you can see that each color lines up with itself. Just make sure that they're not crisscrossed. Pull all the way down and through, keep going, even them out a bit. Now what you're going to want to do is size it out for your wrist. Put it over top of your wrist, start pulling. If you need a hand with this, get an adult to give you a hand. If you're an adult and you need another adult or a child to give you a hand, by all means, go ahead. Alright, so everything lines up nicely. Now what we're going to want to do is give it an extra ½ inch on top of this length that we have measured out here. So you can simply unbuckle it grab a hold of here, put about 1/2 inch or so, slide it over, straighten everything out. Now this is what we're left with. Now it's time for the fun part. We get to start tying our knots. You're going to want to really squeeze down on this top portion here so that your bracelet doesn't get any bigger or smaller, and then you'll have an improper fit towards the end. Now the color that we choose to loop over and continue to work with our loops is the color that's going to crisscross back and forth across our bracelet. And the other color is going to be all the ends. They're going to loop over back and forth on each side. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take our color that we want to zigzag, we're going to push it over, we're going to take our other color, go over top of that, underneath our core, and up and through the loop that we made. Pull it all the way through, and let's tighten up the knot. If you need someone to give you a hand, this would be a good time. Alright, your first knot's done. Now you don't have to worry about your bracelet getting any bigger or any smaller at this point. We're going to keep working with the same end. Going to make a loop. Going to go over top, underneath the core, up and through. Pull it through, tighten it up. Push it all the way up. Make another loop. Go over, under, and through. Now you do that all the way till you get through to the bottom. I'll show you a couple more. I'll break away, finish it off, and show you how you finish your bracelet. Go over top of your core, go over top of that strand, under the core, put your fingers through, grab, and pull it all the way through. Just tighten up. Push up so you get a nice tight weave. Over, under, and through. Over, under, just pull it all the way through. I'll finish it up and come right back. Now that we're just about done getting to the bottom here, we're going to finish up the last few. Probably fit one more in. Alright, so now this is what we're going to be left with. Okay, so this is an important step. What we're going to do is we're going to make sure that this fits. Alright, there we go. So it fits nicely. It'll loosen up over time. So now that we made sure that it's going to fit, what you want to do is you're going to make this really nice and tight. You're going to want to cut off the ends right about here and here. I'm going to take a lighter, I'm going to burn each end and melt it in. If you can, and you have nice sharp scissors, try and cut away a little bit of those white inner strands. It'll just give a better finish. Try not to stay there too long, otherwise you're going to melt the rest of the strands. Keep it nice and quick, smooth it out. We'll do the same thing to the other end. Okay, so and that's it. You're done. Now you can try it on. That's it. You're ready to rock. Thanks for checking out our video. You can check out some of our others on how to make a paracord keychain and how to make a paracord lanyard, and we do sell do-it-yourself kits for those as well on our Etsy shop. We'll post the links below, and let us know what you think.